Okay, so right now I'm going to try to shave down this pizza magnet and this circle magnet before I begin painting on it, just so I could be sure that the stuff I'm going to paint on will have like a nice, somewhat smooth surface. Now I know some of you in the comments will probably have said something about how the nail file is looking beat up and I should get a new one, which is fair, but at the same time, in this economy, like until the day that nail file completely rips apart and I can't be able to use it anymore, then maybe I'll consider it. And to be fair, I did get this from Ocean Job Lot, and it was pretty cheap, so it's not like I have any room to complain about how fast it's falling apart. And I might just start experimenting with some of the other clay tools I have to see which ones would be good enough for me to be able to shave stuff off until I can get some sandpaper or a better nail file. Kind of reminds me of how it was when I was still wearing those pink light up headphones that I won from some kind of college raffle. And they held up for, I want to say, a few months before they got broken easily, but they still were able to play the sound, and I didn't find anything weird about it, so I kept wearing it. And if the cracks ever got bigger, I just tightened it up with a little more tape, because I really wasn't in the mood to buy a new pair of headphones that would cost like $30, $40. Even when my mom saw me wearing those headphones and said, "Girl, just buy some new headphones already," I said something along the lines of, as long as these headphones can still play whatever audio I'm listening to, I have no problem with it. Although it is starting to get a little bit annoying having to try to use duct tape all the time, anytime I notice that my headphones are nearly about to break, but I still want to be able to save enough money for me to be able to buy a new pair, rather than buying a new pair now and finding out that it was just like a waste of money because they still work. She did surprise me with the pair of new headphones. They were also pink, but they were like the Guess brand, or they said Guess in gold letters, and that was pretty nice of her. I told her thank you, and I still use those headphones to this day. Thankfully, they're not broken. At this point, here in the video, I saw that there was another one of the cakes I haven't finished yet, and I thought that I might as well finish it now that I have a chance. And I decided as a topping, I was going to use some of the soft clay I have so I could make a strawberry. Now originally, I was hoping I'd be able to set aside some time to make like one of the regular normal clay strawberries. That way it would be hard and I could just be able to paint it. But it's pretty hard to be able to paint small clay stuff when it's like really, really tiny and I have to try to get all the details. But this clay is a little bit more forgiving, and okay, to be honest, I just wanted an excuse to put this on video. I don't think I have a lot of videos where it shows me actually working with really, really soft clay. I think there is a technical term for it, but I'm not sure. If you know what it is, please put it down in the comments, because I'm pretty sure it has one. Like how there's ceramic clay for pottery, and then there's polymer clay for the polymer clay. So the air dry clay, like the hard air dry clay and the soft ones, are the only ones I don't really know if they have technical terms or not. But anyways, I went off camera and decided to add a little bit more clay and some more nail polish and paint so I could be able to get the right shade that I want before I decide to grab my dotting tool and put in like the little dots you see for some strawberries. Then at this point, I wanted to be fancy, so I added some brown polish so I could make it look like a chocolate dip strawberry. And I think I had like a few pictures of those cakes from ShopRite where they had like a strawberry on top and it was like chocolate dipped and all. And I don't know if I have those in my phone gallery, but I'm probably too lazy to even try to edit that in. So you're gonna have to use your imagination for how that would look at ShopRite. Next, I added a dollop of this whipped clay frosting so I could stick my strawberry on there well enough. And unfortunately, there wasn't a lot, so I really had to squeeze and make sure it stayed there. Then I also wanted to add like a nice little frosting border, because you know how it is with some of the other cakes where they have that nice border. This part I was struggling with because there wasn't a lot left in this one, so I had to throw that away, grab a different one, and continued piping. And this isn't too bad for my first time trying to do a perfect border on a cake. Unfortunately, this is where this is going to have to stop, because as I am doing the voiceover for it, it is currently 11 o'clock and I gotta get to bed so I could be able to come to class on time. Bye.